Hi, Ed Akehurst, back with some more Genius Pages tutorials. In this one, we're going to talk about manipulating and editing blocks. You can see we have the two blocks, the call to action and the countdown timer one. And if you click inside of a block, you can have a main section or you can be inside the components. I'm just going to show in this one the main blocks. If you click outside of a component but on the block itself, you'll see a red box come up around it. And you'll see three options here in the upper left-hand corner. The pencil is an edit. These two pages is a clone and a trash. And then over on the right, you have a gear icon. So we're going to take a look at those two items. Let's look at the gear icon first, actually. One, you can click the global button, and that will make that particular section global across all your pages of your website. If you have multiple pages, this will be for headers and footers and things that you want on all of the pages. I'm going to uncheck that. The four arrows here, if you hold your mouse over it and click it and hold it down, you can move this. So we could put this underneath of the countdown timer. See what we did there? The star is for saving it. So we'll click that. It says saving. And then once it has saved, I'll show you where these go. It's saved. Now it's over here in the blocks under saved blocks. And you can see it's right there. That's if you want to build a template. Maybe you've got a theme you're using on lots of different websites or landing pages, or you want your picture on everything, and you've got a basic template that you want to use again and again on things. This is a good way to do that, and then save it. And if you don't need it anymore, you can delete it. Now there's no safety valve there. If you click that X, it'll go away. So be careful with that. So let's go back to the gear icon section. These symbols here are for code. It says edit this block source code. So if you click that, there is the source code, and you can go in and make changes and edit. And then you can hit the trash can icon and delete that particular block. And you can hit the red X there and make that menu go away. Clone, if I click that, the detail editor opens. I can close that just by hitting the X. And you'll see now there's another one right below it. All right, so you've got a block there and the original block that we did there. And again, if you want to get rid of a block, you just hit the trash icon. That does double check that you want to do that, and then it opens up. And then the edit button for the block, if you click that, you're going to get a detail editor, and there's a style tab here. Some components have other tabs as well, like forms and things like that, but for the blocks, you just have a style thing there, and you can change your background color. Let's do that. You can just click it and hit apply changes, and you'll see that happen. You can drag around if you want to get something a little more customizable, and then click choose and apply changes. All right, or you can put your own code in right there if you have something that you're matching from another website. Let's just make that. You can put a background overlay if you want. I'll just do that to show you, and then I'm going to delete that. Okay, so you can, and that puts it over the whole background. I'm going to get rid of that. You can do that. And background image, I'll come back to that in a second. The padding at the top, on smaller sections, you'll get top and bottom and sides. On the blocks, you just have top and bottom. Let's make it 20 instead of 100. And if you watch what happens to the text there in the block, there we go. It looked like it moved up. What it really did was just deleted 80 pixels above and below at the top and the bottom of the block. And then for the background image, you can click the little green icon there. You can upload images from your computer if you want, up to 1 megabyte. Or you can, we have some in here loaded up that you can choose from. Just click it. Once it turns blue, scroll to the bottom, use an insert image. And remember, you need to, whoops. Not there, I'm over here. Don't know why I clicked that. Let me try that again. I accidentally clicked out of there. Use an insert image, and then scroll down and apply the changes. And there's the image. You can see that. And then with the image, you can position the background image. We'll leave it center. You can do parallax so that it stays in position if you scroll, and it will look like things are moving across it. That does not work inside the page builder. You need to go to preview or go to the website to watch it work, but I'm going to leave that off for now. And then if you need to get rid of your background image, just where it has here the image URL, just highlight all of that and delete it, and then apply the change again, and it'll go back to what the setting was before. And then make sure you click the Save Now button at the top. to save your work after everything, after you do, do that often, every 3 or 4 minutes, I would recommend. And then once it's done, you'll see it's saved successfully. You can hover over that icon there and hit preview. And then if you want to preview it, links don't work in preview, countdown timers don't work, things like that, but you can just kind of get a general feel for what you've done. And that's that. So that's it for this video. We will see you in the next video, and we'll look at some more editing functions.